last night, a real good third period, maybe with a little bit of luck, 2 points instead of one, and maybe doing some of the things you talked about yesterday morning, getting some results for the board.
You know what, Gene? This is now 6 or 7 games that we've played. I mean, we were a little bit soft in the second period because we chasing the puck all the time. We lost most of the faceoffs, but other than that, it's 6 of the last 7 games we played awful well, and we got to build on that. I think coming back and tying the game gave us some juice even for today. There was good spirit today again, and I know we're going to work tomorrow, and that's all you can ask. You guys got to pour everything in, and you hope it turns and you can get on a little bit of a run if you keep playing this well. But we're doing a lot of things. We're acting, behaving as a 5-man group. We got spread out in the second period a little bit and then gathered it in, and our 5-man game up and down the ice in the third period was excellent. And that's what we got to do, is just keep going down that path and keep hoping that the results take care of themselves. And like I said, 7 and 8 lost again yesterday. And there might be some new teams get in that hole in the next week to 10 days. We just want to make sure we're still chasing it.
Ken, is this, when you see Cassie in play, is this what Cassie can do? You've watched him a long time, and he kind of shows that for a while, because he was able to play with the Sedins for a bit, but he can't carry it through. So is it somewhere in between, or what?
Well, I think what's happened here is his role's changed. So it's given him a different focus. And I think people weren't sure if he could keep up to this pace, but it looks like he can. I think he doesn't get credit for how smart a player he is. I mean, he's a trusted player killing penalties, and he's having a heck of a year right now. But we saw things at practice that he could do offensively that never materialized in the games, and now they're starting to show up in the games. And I think he's a legit top 9 forward right now, the way he's playing. He's effective in every situation. He's great on the forecheck. And his patience with the puck is getting better. And I think by playing with good players, you get patience. But he's having, I don't want to say it's a career year, but he's having a hell of a year right now. He's really playing well.
Him is he's taking penalties like back because he plays a style of game that he takes the penalties.
Yeah, it's less and less now, and I think he's comfortable playing this role as kind of the worker bee on the top line. And I think, quite frankly, that's where the game's going to. I think your big body guys got to get pushed up the line. Yeah, I mean, this is what that Anderson does in Columbus, lesser degree Wilson does. I mean, you got to have big bodies that can skate. And Cass can skate, and he's got good puck skills, but he's always been a very conservative player, like a just dump it in player, and now we're asking him to hang on to the puck, and it looks like he can make plays.
Ken, no Connor today. How's he holding up health-wise, or is he violently ill, a la Panarin? How's he doing?
I don't want to get into that description, but obviously he's not here today, so still under the weather. We're hopeful he shows up tomorrow, and if not, we got to keep going ahead, keep punching ahead. But it's going through. It's well, I talked to the Oil Kings coach, and it's right through their lineup too. So it looks like it's coming through, and we just hope get cut off. We had a couple of the training staff with it, and then Connor ended up with it. So we're hopeful that it gets cut off there.
Any chance that scholars can actually play the next two? The reason I ask is because the guy you haven't played well, even if he's played pretty well these last 8.
Yeah, I don't know. My focus is still looks like Koskinen is more comfortable in the net than he's ever been. We want to keep going down that path. I quite frankly can't think more than a day ahead. It's like playoff mode, so I think he's the guy we're going to roll with, quite frankly. Well, I think what makes it good for Sam is that he played under a system in Toronto that is exactly what's here. So he's comfortable here because terminology is the same, the words are the same, the system's the same. So he can come in and just play ice hockey, and I think that's really helped him. There's no get-to-know-you phase. He's just gone in and played, and he understands the way we exit is the same way they do in the Toronto set up there, and I think that's made it very comfortable for him. The part that we like is that we've been crying all year for people to shoot the puck and let us play after the shot, which is where the NHL's going. The puck possession game starts from the shot on goal, and he puts it on the net, And every time he's out there and he puts it on the net, it allows us to keep the puck. So it's a real good fit for what we need right now. And it looks like you don't want to say this, but everybody talks about his tempo, but his tempo to me doesn't look like there's a problem right now. And I think a lot of that is that the way he played in Toronto is the same way we play here.
Considering your expectations for Andre, how do you think his night went coming back from injury?
I thought on transition he was excellent. I thought where he's got growth is down low. The quickness down low is going to take, it's a whole different speed in the American Hockey League than here. And I think he's going to have an adjustment on that one-on-one play down low against quickness. And that's quite frankly going to take probably 2 weeks before he's up to speed there. And we're working with him hard at practice on that stuff and putting in drills specifically for him. But you can see the quick movement, he's a little bit behind right now.
What's the rationale for bringing up players from the minors who are offensive players like Curry? You're trying to get a feel for him. Are you hoping that he does something early that he can move him up? Or how do you look at it?
Well, I think what we're doing is we're trying to bring up everybody we think has a high level of hockey IQ. Curry, Malone, Gambardella have high level IQ. Russell, they're older players. They're 4-year pros, 5-year pros. They look like they got hockey intelligence, and you hope that they can fit in. And I think it's worked for us. You know, I think we're happy with Joe. Russell's a guy that we've always liked, you know. So I think that type of player allows you to put him in any situation and feel comfortable. We use Malone to kill penalties. We think that this Josh Curry is going to pick up and go to another level here in the next week or so. So I think those guys, we're just looking for high level of hockey intelligence, and so far it's working.